Hey y'all, and welcome to my channel, Southern Angel Stamping. My name is Tammy. Now we're going to be doing Pretty Pumpkins bundle. And this is the stamp set and dies. So there's a lot you can do with it. It's got some 3 different sayings that you can put in the card. You can also use this in other ways. You could use this in a pocket letter, ATCs, you know, any kind of crafting, just anything. A lot of dies in here, so really nice stamp set here. Stampin' dies, but you would want to get it as a bundle. That's why they call it a bundle, because you get to save 10%. So anytime it says bundle, just remember you're saving 10%. Okay. So I'm also using a couple of these dies here, and these are part of the circle dies. So I will make sure and link those as well. And then I've got some cardstock, and I'm doing a little bit larger card this time. And I've got to get some other cardstock too. And I'm going to cut some circles out. And I'm going to be stamping. So let me see. I'm going to be cutting some circles out of this. And also doing some stamping. So I'm going to do some stamping now. I'm going to use the 3 pumpkins, and I'm also going to use So Thankful for You. Just get some tape. Cover up what I don't want. Small pumpkin though. I guess I should put these glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. I'm doing surgery here. And see, after you ink it up, you gotta remember to pull all that up. You'll have one big mess. Hopefully it'll work. I'm gonna test it, I think. Make sure the image, you always test to make sure you get your image that you want.
When will that bed be ready? What do we need to do?
Okay, that looks pretty good. We got a little mishap there going. We're going to put all this back on there, ink it up again. Oh, look at my fingers. Make sure before you touch anything, when you get ink on your fingers, that you clean them off. So I always keep a little rag handy so I can wipe up my hands. Some hand sanitizer. That helps get the ink off my hands. The problem, well, it's not getting inked up, so we'll remove that. I'll just cut it out with the die. So it'll be all right. All right, I'm going to emboss the top of the piece that's going to go on top of the card. And I'm using this right here. This is the greenery embossing folder. I use this a lot. This fits inside this little mini cut and emboss machine here. Stamp it up as. This is a great little machine. Let's see. I think this is the one I want to use here. I use this one most of the time. I think I might want to use this one. So these are the cutting pads. You can see how well loved these are. Let's see. So these are numbered on what you need. It tells you right here. And you also have another embossing one for the 3Ds. This tells you need your number 3, of course, your embossing plate, and then the number 1, which is that one. You face it down, face this down. And then crank it through. Simple as that. Isn't that just the cutest little thing? And it's very lightweight. You can even carry it to props or someone's house with you. And then there's our little embossed piece. We can place that on the card. It's going to fit on there just like that. Okay, I had a little malfunction here, so So I got my ribbon down, and all I did was I've got lit ribbon and lace, where I put my lace down first and wrapped it around the embossed piece, and then wrapped the bumblebee around it. And I used this gingham bumblebee, and I also used I forgot what this is called, Very Vanilla scalloped lace trim. And that's the two trims I used down here at the bottom. And I put glue all over the back, and I used a little bit of the Stamp and Seal to hold this down. I tried to use some of the double-sided tear and tape. I used a little bit right here in the middle, but it's really hard. You have to really press down to get it to, and then get your pick tool to get the backing off. But I find the press and seal works better. You don't have to fight with the tape. So yeah, I think the press and seal, now it's a little wider than the trim, so like I said, that's why I went to the back and used a little bit to hold the ends down, and then I used a little bit of that just on the front to help hold that down, if you want. Okay, so I've got this down, and these are going to be on the front here. What I need to do is, so what I had done, I thought I was going to have to, I used the stamp right here, and I thought I was going to have to make a thing, but I found out to get this pumpkin, I found out all I had to do was stamp it out, and I thought I was going to use the die to cut it out, but really all I had to do was just stamp this out and then cut it, fussy cut it out. Made it a lot easier. But I'm going to color that and speed it up. And yeah, I don't even know why I ended up cutting another piece of this out since I was doing that. I guess I wasn't thinking what I was doing, because I'm kind of doing this, what I was picturing in my head. I don't know what I was thinking, but anyway, that's what I was trying to get. So let me, I'm going to be speeding this up, and let's see the colors. I'm going to be using Stampin' Blends. So I'll be getting, let's see, Pumpkin Pie, Dark and Light. I'll be using Bronze for the stem, and let's use Dark and Light, Old Olive, I guess, for the leaf. I could use, I have another green too. I've been using the Old Olive. But yeah, I like those colors. That's what I've been using every time I do this pumpkin. So those are the colors I'm going to use. And I'm going to speed this up so it won't take so long, okay? I think that looks real cute against the black there. Now I will show you, after I finish this card, I've done these and embossed it in the black powder, I'm sorry, the gold powder, and it looks really good embossed in gold. I just haven't put it together with a card yet, but I wanted to see how it looked. So I'll show you that at the end of this card. So I do hope y'all will remember to please give me a thumbs up, please share, please subscribe, and if you're not a subscriber yet, click the notification bell and leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I love to get comments. You can ask questions. Okay, oh, I gotta bring my bow over. My little bow, I already made that ahead of time. Okay, some space here. I know I've got a mess on my desk where I've been creating all kinds of things. I just want to figure out how I'm going to arrange everything. I'll do maybe something like that. Down. I need a glue dot. I don't think I like it. I could do it like that. Alright, I think I'm going to arrange them just like this. And I'll pop this one up. So that one says, "So thankful for you." That's the saying, so we want that to pop up. And I'll glue these down. Now we need one more thing. Something right down in here. And I've got these little gold embellishments I could use, but you know what? I don't know if I want to use them or not. They came from the metallic. I thought I was going to use those. Let's see, I have these. I could use them. Decisions. These are the elegant. I can never say that word for some reason. Oh, did I get ink? I don't have ink on me. It must be for something else. Use these, maybe. Let's see. Oh, I like the clear. The clear's pretty. I don't think I have to have anything because I've got the bow. I just feel like it needs something. I have to go back and look. Alright, it didn't call for any, so I'm not going to put any on there. I might later, but I would put some probably here. Maybe one here, one here, and one here, or something like that. Because I love using gems. But that is the card, and I would use the gold. I think the gold might look pretty if I had something different than this background here. Here are the pieces I was telling you about that I tried in gold. I even used the sticky back what's it called? I used the adhesive sheets. It makes it like a sticker. And this is real good for intricate pieces like this when you're doing these kind of dies, because this is really hard to use glue on. And this is already stuck down on here too, because I started to make a card with this and it wasn't turning out right, so I pulled it all up and changed my mind and came up with this design. So I was practicing with it before I decided to make a video. Actually, I started to make a video with it and just scrapped it and came up with this. Decided I was going to do this as a video instead. So that's why it looks like this. But I wanted to show you these pieces. Isn't this beautiful though in gold? Wait till you see these other pieces. Look how pretty this is. I mean, isn't that just beautiful? Done in the gold. Now this is done in the gold paper that Stampin' Up! Has. And this is embossed with the gold. The specialty paper, the gold foil sheets, is what I'm trying to say. It might be reflecting on you, but isn't this beautiful? So you get two big old pieces at 12 by 12, and I think it's like $5. It's not very much at all for that. And here's some more in the gold foil sheets. So it was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to, even though it doesn't cost that much, still, I don't want to waste my pieces and everything, especially it took time. This was embossed right here. Now that's embossed. All these leaves were done in the embossing. This was all embossed and colored with the blends, and that was embossed. So I just wanted to show you how pretty that looks. And I do still want to do a card, but I was trying to put all this on one card, and even though these pieces are very pretty, I found it was just way too much on one card. So I think I was trying to overwhelm myself with all the pieces, and I just wanted to use too much on one card. So I have to do it differently, you know, divide them out into different cards. So I'll figure that out and do something different. But in the meantime, I've got this one, and I'll post this one to our Facebook group. So I thought that turned out real pretty. Y'all can let me know what you think, and I'll take pictures and post those at the end. And you can also check out my Instagram and see more pictures. And so if you don't follow me on Instagram, and check down below, you can see I have a Facebook group. You can join my Facebook group, and that way, if you know you want to share some cards or something maybe that you've made, I'd love to see them. And you can show them on my Facebook group. Then I also, like I said, I have Instagram. I have Twitter. If you have Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter. And then you'll see I have TikTok, so you can follow me on TikTok now. I like to post on there. I'm learning how to post more things on there now. So yeah, just see what I've got on there, and make sure you come follow me if you have any of what I have. So, and I'll follow you back. So I thank y'all so much for watching, and y'all have a very blessed day, and I'll see you again soon in the next one.